I'm sorry, I just saw the castle. I'm so happy. Oh, it's so good.
It's very, very good. Good morning, YouTube. I'm still hoarse as all hell. We're just getting priority passes. We've made it inside Disneyland Tokyo. We got to the park an hour before it opened and basically queued all the way until it was time to go in. But I think we timed it pretty well because we were never actually stood still. Kind of just went all the way in. Park doors open at 9 o'clock and it's like 9:05 now. We made it in, so an hour early seems like a pretty good sweet spot if you're coming to Tokyo Disneyland.
I was also able to get a premiere access for Beauty and the Beast, so good time to come.
It was very good. However, this park does look really, really busy. It looks bigger than Disney Sea. I guess it probably is bigger than Disney Sea because it's Disneyland, so it's probably able to accommodate all these extra people. One thing I have noticed, and this might just be my bias because I'm looking out for it, but in Disney Sea, it looked like most of the people going to the park were students, like university or like high school students. Whereas here, it looks like there's a lot more strollers, there's a lot more kids, there's a lot more families. So we might have a bit more luck with the bigger rides because the clientele at the park might be going for the smaller ones, but...
Jemma is happy. We got a priority pass to Space Mountain and our premiere access for Beauty and the Beast booked in.
Wow, okay.
So, one thing that's really special about Tokyo Disneyland is the covered area as you come in, and honestly, it's really nice. I'm sorry, I just saw the castle. I'm so happy. And there's the castle. Happy Jemma. I'm just saying to Kyle, this hub area is absolutely huge. Okay, my game plan was to go to Pooh's Honey Hunt first, because that gets really busy. I know it's a kids' ride, but it gets really, really busy. But it's already a 65-minute wait. We have priority pass for Splash Mountain, Space Mountain. So I think we're gonna head over to Haunted Mansion because that's a 25-minute wait, and then do Splash Mountain. I think that's the plan, and then maybe do Big Thunder after that. That could be a plan.
Yeah.
Cool. Plan is knock out a few rides as soon and as quick as possible, then we can like chill a bit. Okay, we have power walked and we're over to Haunted Mansion. So from what I understand, this is similar in terms of like it's got its holiday edition on at the moment. I'm not sure, I've never done the Haunted Mansion holiday edition, so I'm not sure if that means like it's gonna be more Christmassy, or is it Nightmare Before Christmas? Actually not sure, so I'm very intrigued to see. Are you excited that Haunted Mansion's our first ride?
Oh, Haunted Mansion's a classic.
It is a classic.
And also it's kind of fun in other, like in the Asian parks. I think we said this in all the videos.
Yes.
Because they changed the theming, because like ghosts and stuff aren't that like, they're not like scary things over here because of like the differences in religion. So they switch out all of the ghosts and the ghouls and normally change it for something else. So like it was Mystic Manor in Hong Kong and it was all about like artifacts and like magic from like a museum, I guess. And Disney Sea was the same as well, right?
Yeah, well, Tower of Terror
wasn't
ghost.
ghosts, it was a curse. So probably be something similar here as well, which is quite cool.
Actually, that's a good point. I actually don't know. I thought it was just like the same, but it was the holiday edition. So
there is a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas motifs about that.
That's what I think, because I think the holiday edition in the American parks is Nightmare Before Christmas, because then it just carries on from like, well, like August, I guess, it comes into play. So
also,
let's see.
Let's be real. Nightmare Before Christmas is not a very Disney film.
Look, up here they've got the pumpkins and the Christmas decorations. We are in holiday mode. Carl just pointed out that like the gravestones, obviously like they have the rhymes on them, but they're in English. Why are they in English? Interesting. Our questions have been answered. This is definitely the Nightmare Before Christmas version. I just didn't see that as we came in.
ジャックが目にしたのはクリスマスタウンの暖かい明かり。 クリスマスに心を奪われたジャック・スケリトンはサンディ・クローズになることを決心したのです。親愛なる皆さん、私たちの楽しいクリスマスデーをここにしていたかい？悪い子だった。動画をご覧ください。思い思いのクリスマスを楽しんでいるハロウィンタウンの仲間たちです。
So we've come out and we've got some rare characters. We've got the guys from Pinocchio, I forget their names honestly. Honest John and someone else.
Still going.
Yeah, this guy is stealing the kid. And then we've got, I don't know if you can see this. What? Why are they kidnapping kids? And then we've got Geppetto over here. We're heading into Critter County. Let's go ride Splash Mountain. So we've just gotten off Splash Mountain. It started raining outside whilst we were on the ride, so we didn't get too wet, which is good. My knees got a bit wet and my hair, but that's it. That's good. Did you get wet?
Only my face.
So the Splash Mountain here is still the original Splash Mountain, which I think is kind of, I don't know, strange, weird, that it's not being changed. But it's not being changed here to the Princess and the Frog one. So I thought, I never got to ride it for a final time, so why not go on it here? Get that last, sorry if you can't hear me, get that last original Splash Mountain ride in. And it was good. Brings back a lot of nostalgia. What did you think of it?
Yeah, it's cool. I had a bit of a moment though where I was like, I recognise a lot of these characters. So I think I either have seen the movie or I've seen it somewhere else.
You might have seen the characters somewhere else.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I did think it was interesting because I don't know if Song of the South has actually ever been translated into Japanese. So the songs, they must have had to have re-recorded all of the songs in Japanese for the ride, but not for the movie.
It was quite funny. Like, yeah, interesting hearing it in a different language. Okay, and now, we didn't update you about Haunted Mansion. We rode Haunted Mansion. Yes, it was definitely can't even remember the Nightmare Before Christmas. I really liked the layover. It's cool to see a different version of it, and the ride otherwise was like exactly the same as the Florida one. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I think if you weren't looking out for the cover up, you might not even notice.
Yeah, it looked like it was just like that.
Yeah, it didn't look like they just slapped some stickers and stuff on top. It actually looked like it was meant to be like that.
But I think what was cool, like the end bit where they sing Grim Grinning Ghost, they like did like a mashup between Grim Grinning Ghost and like What's This from Nightmare Before Christmas, and that was really cool.
That's good.
So now, also actually I should say, the Splash Mountain queue was posted at 60 minutes, we waited like 40. That's not bad at all, I'm quite happy with that. Also with Haunted Mansion, the wait time was posted at 25 when we got in, and then it went up to 40, but we like waited about half an hour, not bad. So now we're up for our priority pass for, I think people are getting their queue spot, the spots for the parade. That's mad. Oh, the parade's at 12:45 and it's 11. Oh, I want to see this parade, but I don't think we're getting a good spot for it. People are already getting their spots. But anyway, we are going over to Tomorrowland, and we've got our priority pass for Space Mountain. So gotten 2 of the 3 mountains done already. And before lunchtime, so that's good. And then I think the plan for after that is to get some food, go get a spot for the parade. Hopefully the parade goes ahead if it's raining. And then once the parade's finished, we're hoping to see the parade from like where it starts, because I made a mistake when I booked our priority access. I booked it for like 10 minutes after the parade starts, but I really want to see the parade. So Hopefully we see where it starts. It's 45 minutes. We'll still have time to do our Beauty and the Beast one. So that's our plan. And then I think after we do the parade and Beauty and the Beast, like we can do all the smaller rides like Small World. Oh shoot, we need to see Peter Pan. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes after that.
Tokyo Disneyland is not Star Wars themed. Well, I don't think it's not the original one either. It's like the mid-scope update they did to Space Mountain. The mid-version. But it's pretty cool. It looks like we got to skip loads of the queue, which is good. Level priority pass for that reason. So we are now inside and you can't see me at all. As Jemma said earlier though, one thing we are noticing in these Asian parks is the queues are either outside or really dark. And this one is really dark.
Outside as well.
Well, it's also outside. We got to go up that escalator, which is kind of cool.
I feel like we've merged already.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the merge was the escalator point.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's nice. Fast passes are definitely worth it for the moment. So.
Well, what's good about, like, I'm really rating the 40th anniversary priority pass because it's just fast pass, you don't have to pay for those ones. And then the premier access ones, like, it doesn't feel as bad paying for like 1 or 2 rides. Pretty good.
Yeah, it feels alright. And the math that we were working with is, it cost us about £10 to get a premier access onto one of the rides, and we figured because of how busy the park is and how long the queues are, if we don't do the premier access, then we have to give up on doing some other rides. So it's kind of like extending our time in the park in a way. And I would pay like an extra 20 quid a day for an extra 2 hours in the park to get 2 more rides done. So I guess we're lucky that we can do that, but that's why we've been scrimping elsewhere. So yeah, it's worth it.
We have just had our lunch. We had a BLT burger with chips and a Coke that I'm still glugging down. We ordered some Mickey Mouse chicken nuggets as well. It was all not good, honestly. It's hard to say, but the food so far that we've had in Disneyland and Disney Sea have not been great. Okay. I don't think that's fair. The long pizza and the gyoza dog I really liked, but the burger and like the other kind of snacks that we've had haven't been great. So we're gonna have some more. We have some popcorn. We're gonna have, obviously we're staying here to the end today, so we're gonna have some dinner. We'll see if we find our favorite. Maybe our favorite's still out there. Before that we rode on Space Mountain, and I loved that Space Mountain. I think the theming wise it felt like a lot more modern than other Space Mountains, but I don't really like Star Wars rethemes of Space Mountain just because I think it's its own thing. Yeah, it shouldn't. I just don't like the rethemes. So I like that it was like a classic Space Mountain and it was a cool Space Mountain. It just, there was no like drops. It kind of was like the Hong Kong Disneyland one where like you just kind of go round and round. So I got a bit dizzy, but I'm tempted to say it's my favorite Space Mountain, but it doesn't have the drops, so I'm not sure. I think out of this, well, yeah, I think theming wise that was my favorite. Kyle, did you like Space Mountain?
Yes. I wish it was more of like a thrill ride, I guess.
Kyle is more of a thrill ride kind of person,
yeah.
So Disney is quite tame for him, but you like Disney, right?
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Cool. And now we just came out of the restaurant and we're like, okay, well, our next fast pass starts soon, but I kind of want to see the parade. I think I said I made kind of like a mistake booking the fast pass, but we're gonna watch the parade because it should hopefully finish by the time we need to, like, before our fast pass ends. So we're gonna stay, and if we need to leave early, we need to leave early. Like, that's my mistake. So we came out and we instantly found a spot. I hope we don't have to move, but we're next to this pillar, leaning on this, and we're like front row. So I read a thing on like a couple of blogs that was like, if you want to see the parade, you need to get there like 45 minutes early. And I was kind of like, I saw seeing people setting down their picnic blankets literally like at 2 hours before. I was like, do you know what? We're probably not going to see much. But look at us. Just hope we don't have to move. It'd be great.
Okay, we're now in the queue for Beauty and the Beast. We've used our priority access for this one as well.
This was the paid one.
Yeah, oh, it's a paid one. Okay, we have paid for the premiere access for this one because the queues get absolutely crazy for this. And I have no idea what type of ride this one is. I think it's a bit of a mystery for both of us, so.
But this is like what Tokyo Disneyland is like known for, is this ride. So you kind of have to do it. And the wait time at the moment is, standby is 140 minutes. So.
Okay. So almost 2.5 hours for this ride. So yeah, paying for this one. The parade was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really see the point in the parades normally, but that was pretty sick. No idea what the footage is going to look like on the camera because obviously I can't use any of it because of the audio, so we'll see. Oh, and we are inside already.
Oh my god, we just got off the Beauty and the Beast ride. That's the best ride in this park. That's so good. It's like a it's one of those rides where you go through the story, but you're on Roombas and they dance around each other, and like when you go in, it starts with Be Our Guest, and when you go into Be Our Guest, you're like in teacups dancing around each other, and oh, it's so good.
It's very, very good.
And then what was your favourite scene? The transformation?
Yeah, I think the beast transformation thing. Yeah, we were just saying before we turned the camera on, I have no idea how they did it.
Literally no idea.
Because it was like a full animatronic beast, and then it just turned into the human one, and
like no trace of the beast,
yeah.
like where, like.
And it wasn't like, it didn't go behind a curtain, it didn't disappear, it just happened. And then like, the man, animatronic, then stood there and was animated, so. Yeah, like it wasn't just like, oh, it wasn't like, oh, it changed and then the curtain's drawn and you move on. It was, he was there interacting with Belle, and like. Yeah, I have no idea how they did it. That's crazy.
Oh, it was such a good ride.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Would you queue 2 hours for it? I don't think I'd queue 2 hours for anything, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you like rides from like a technical standpoint, I think it probably is worth queuing 2 hours.
Also, if you like Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, if
Beauty and the Beast is your favourite Disney film, like
really
you have
well
to do that.
done.
Oh, it's so well done. It's so good.
And like, it feels like all the like little bits of tech on other rides that aren't quite 100% there. Like, there's nothing in that ride that feels not good.
No, the Roombas move seamlessly. Like, you're like, the Roombas move, but you're all like, you're in a teacup and the teacup is also moving.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, that was
like
that was amazing.
In the way they clink the glasses and Be Our Guest, and the teacups do that. And like,
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You didn't notice that?
No.
It was, yeah, it's really good. And like stuff on in the Be Our Guest scene, it spun you round to like watch the like plates animation.
Yeah.
And then when you came back, there was more stuff on the table.
yeah. Oh, that was cool. And like when there's more stuff on the table, and there's like a jelly, and the jelly is like moving. It's like wobbling. Oh, really, it's so good.
All in all, that's amazing.
That's the best ride in this park. That's amazing. I can see why it's got the longest wait.
Yeah. And the only downside is someone in one of the cars ahead of us was just filming the whole thing with a light on.
With a light on.
And I was like, come on guys.
People.
No one's ever gonna watch that back.
No. It's okay though, yeah. We're now, can we take some photos in this area before we go right to Star Tours? Do we have time? It was 1:40 to 2:40.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay, we might take a few photos in this area and then head over to Star Tours. So we got a fast pass for that. It's not called fast pass, sorry. Priority pass. Priority pass. It's the free one. Oh, you need to close your app and... Anyway, sorry, I will turn the camera off. We're gonna maybe just go take photos, maybe do Star Tours, and then we might pop into a few shops and take some castle pictures, because like we just rushed in and we didn't do that. So get that done, and then we will be on to like riding the smaller rides.
Green popcorn. How is it?
It's okay. It's matcha and white chocolate, but it kind of just tastes sweet. Just like generic sweet. It's good. Like, it's good, but it's not like really matchery.
No, it's not mine
though. This was 400 yen.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's value points. I didn't realise, and I guess maybe the Disney uninitiated don't realise this, that there's like loads of different popcorn carts all over the park, and they all have different flavours of popcorn. There's none that are just like sweet or salted. I mean, there is a salted one, but there's not like a generic sweet one. So this one's matcha and white chocolate. There's a black pepper one, there's a curry flavoured one, there's a milk tea flavoured one, which I really want to try later on. There's a honey flavoured one.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce, there's like a Neapolitan one, like there's loads of different popcorn flavours all over the park, which is really cool. So I do totally get why people have the big reusable popcorn buckets that they're walking around with, but I do think this size is enough. Like,
it's quite big.
I mean, maybe it would be better if you could get like a half size, if you wanted to try them all. I think that would be cool, because like it's quite interesting and it's nice. Like, it's good.
Yeah, but I want like half of it, and then I want to go try another one.
Yeah, I would like to eat more flavours than just like more of one flavour. The caramel one smells really interesting. Like, I'm not really a sweet popcorn guy, and the caramel popcorn smells so strong. So who knows? Maybe we'll get to that one. I want to try milk tea before we.
Yeah.
and maybe the honey one.
Really?
Yeah, I think the honey one sounds interesting, but also that is 3 boxes of popcorn.
Yeah, that's a lot. But then that's only 1,200.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
This popcorn is finito. Be good. Let's get going. Oops.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go. It smells like Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, it smells good.
Okay, so coming off the next boat ride, I don't think we actually said we were going on It's a Small World, but we did Pirates of the Caribbean and we did It's a Small World. They're both classics. You've got to do it. And I think It's a Small World, surprisingly, was kind of exactly the same as the one in Hong Kong. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll reiterate what I think is a cool thing about it. They've put the characters in the ride, so while you're going around, you can look out for like Disney characters, as in the It's a Small World animatronic style. So it gives you something to look for, which I think is really, really cool. We're now looking for
More popcorn!
more popcorn, milk tea flavour, and also a vending machine that has something fizzy because we're both flagging. And it should be pretty easy to find a vending machine and popcorn, to be honest, because one of them's on a map and the other one's everywhere. So let's have a look. So we just finished food. I will insert a clip from the Instagram of the strange pink hot dog that Jemma had. The bun was pink, that's what's strange about it. Here, it's the Christmas edition one. So we now decided that we're gonna spend some time checking out the stores, because the merch is really different. And a lot of it is pretty cool. So let's see if we can find anything awesome.
Starting with this is what they wear at the parade.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's pretty cool.
I do also like this balloon pillow. Pretty good.
It would be good.
I didn't think everyone would see the parade and head this way. I thought we would see the parade and either stay put for the fireworks or go and do some rides, but
Everyone's gone to the shops.
Oh well.
I guess everyone saves their shopping for the end of the day. Well, actually, loads of people had bags all day, but wow, it's busy in here. It's pretty good. There's a lot of the this Mickey motif.
Oh, that leg warmers.
Everywhere. So that's not happening. It's a little bit busy in there, so we're gonna come out and try a different store.
Oh, I see pretty pins over there.
Oh. Gemma's on the lookout for pins. The pin trading doesn't seem to be that popular, really,
Oh, look,
over
we've got a
here.
set of 4.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Okay, so shopping has been done. Gemma, which pins did you get?
Oh, yeah. There wasn't a great choice. I don't think pin trading is not really a thing in this park, so I'm glad I found some at all. Also, I look meh, sorry. Because this ride was so good and this pin was really cute. I got this pin that said Pooh's Honey Hunt because this ride, oh, we haven't done an update for that. Oh, we're doing after this. This ride was great. And then I also got a second pin, and it's the partner statue. Okay, it's the partner statue, and it says Tokyo Disney Resort. So they're really cute. And I got some ears yesterday. Actually, you have them, but
Yeah.
so they kind of went with my outfit, but they didn't. So I was like, where they are, my Disney 100 ones. That's all I got. Kyle, what did you buy?
I bought some ears.
Yay!
Finally. We were trying to find them in Hong Kong Disney and we just couldn't find them. So saw them here, picked them up. It is the end of the day. It's a shame we didn't buy it at the beginning, but you know, we'll be back at Disney's and wear them another time. That was good.
Really good.
Now we're sitting, Gemma's found on a blog a place that's supposed to be pretty good to watch fireworks.
There are a couple of people here, so, and they look like seasoned pros, so I feel like we've chosen a good spot.
So we'll see if they're any good. There's a lot of people just leaving the park at this time, so
Yeah.
got a bit of low-key paranoia that they might just not be doing the fireworks.
Yeah, but there's people sailing here, so.
It's true. See those videos.
There was nothing to worry about. The fireworks did run and wow, they were so beautiful. I was so happy that we stuck around to see them for this final night in the parks. There's nothing like ending a Disney day with some beautiful Disney fireworks. We didn't end up recording anything after this as I had a little cry because I was just so happy that the day turned out how it did, and I was also really sad because this marked kind of the end of the big events that were happening on this trip, and we only had a week to go until we were flying home back to the UK. This day was honestly so perfect and I couldn't thank Carl enough for going along with my every whim and making the perfect Disney day for me. Tokyo Disney Resort is honestly such a wonderful time. I'd really recommend coming to the Disney parks if you can whilst in Japan. It is expensive, but it's such a magical experience and genuinely my favourite outside of Walt Disney World in Florida. I would say to try and go for 4 days. 2 days was enough, but it did feel very packed and very tight for time. So if you are a big Disney fan and you have the time and the means to, try and go for a bit longer. You won't regret it. But anyway, as I was saying, this was kind of the end of our time in Japan. We only had a week left in Tokyo after this, and then we headed over to Singapore to make our way back home. We unfortunately didn't film anymore, just because we wanted time to ourselves and kind of time to digest our last week travelling. And we are now back home in the UK, unfortunately. We are adjusting to life back at home, but we're hoping to soon make some more travel content on YouTube. So thank you so much for following along with these 6 months. We hope you enjoyed our videos as much as we've enjoyed making them, and we can't wait for season 2, I guess. So stay tuned and we will have some more videos soon. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and do all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.